Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bulls Tabletop News with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
We're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Evan.
Yes.
Near and far, huh?
Does this look slightly familiar to you?
It is. Red Raven, we've done quite a few of their games.
Yes, so this is the Red Raven Games' newest game, Near and Far. They've also made Islebound and Above and Below. They all take place in the same universe, so it's going to be the same artwork. And they even advertise on the back, we'll show you in a second. But yeah, Above and Below and all that good stuff.
I liked both of those games.
Yeah.
They were really cool art style, really fun mechanics, and yeah, it's like the same shared universe setting.
Yeah, exactly, and even though it's the same shared universe, each game plays differently. This one's more of an adventure, as in you're like going out and seeking things.
Okay.
Just like in Above and Below, there's going to be a booklet that shows you like stories and encounters and stuff like that. You have to make decisions, so that's basically the purpose of the game.
Alright, sounds cool. And is there some kind of cross-tie between everything?
Yeah, I mean, you can play all the games. We'll show you in a second, but all the characters you can get in this game, you can use in Above and Below. Just like how Islebound characters can be used
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah.
That is super cool. I'm really excited now. Let's take a look inside Near and Far. Here we have Near and Far. Again, from Red Raven Games. Pretty cool stuff. They have an excellent track record, in my opinion.
Beautiful box.
Really cool.
Islebound and Above and Below, they all have these beautiful artwork. Beautiful boxes.
I like this one. This one has a different look.
Oh, there's some heft to it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Feel that.
Yeah, it's got some stuff in there. Yeah, we remember Above and Below and Islebound.
Yeah.
Again, those were the more bluish. This one's kind of a more orange.
Yes, yeah. And this is a direct sequel to Above and Below. Islebound is kind of like also a sequel to Above and Below, but like it's not on the same path, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But this one also will come with a storybook, as we'll see characters, and we'll see also too, these characters are playable in Above and Below.
Yeah, because you could hire different characters to different
Just like how in Islebound characters, they were also playable in Above and Below.
That is super cool.
But yeah, it's a lot of pieces. We'll get some gems. Yeah, let's just take a look. I mean,
yeah. What are we doing here?
Open it up.
Alright, can I get the top part?
There we go. So the story of this game is you are seeking out. Yeah, right? You are seeking out an artifact that can grant your greatest wishes. It's a MacGuffin, basically.
Sure.
And the point is to go out and find it.
I want to point this out, though. These ring binders are super nice because it's big open plate pages.
Well, these are all the maps.
These are all the maps,
yeah.
But, like, you can use these, you know, hundreds of times.
Yeah.
And unlike Foley maps, they're not going to get edges torn. Wow, okay.
Yeah, and let's just point out, these are the maps for the game. They don't have a board. It's like a ring binder.
That is the board.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I should point out there are 4 game modes. We'll see in the rules.
I want to use this for D&D.
I mean, sure, you could probably do that, you know?
This is the map of the world.
Yeah, so this is the map book. This is the rules. We'll go over it in a second.
Okay.
Now, it is a bit long.
A little dense.
However, it really breaks it down. And also there's 4 game modes, so it goes over each game mode.
Fair. Yeah, you're going to need...
Yeah, this is the storybook. So this will have, I don't want to spoil much, so I'm just going to flip through, but this will have all the stories and like encounters that you can go through.
Okay, yeah, so, we don't want to go through that at
exactly.
all. But you get the idea, that's more of like, not the DM, because there's not really a game master for this.
Exactly, yeah, but like if you have an encounter, it'll say go to number like 182 and then you flip through.
So don't spoil that for yourself, don't read those pages.
Okay, if I can get these out.
Wow.
These are difficult.
It's because they're here we go.
There we go. Okay,
I got an idea.
I got it.
Tilts.
No, we got it. Oh yeah, I see. Take all of them out.
Take them all out. Here we go. All
right.
Here we go.
All the punch outs. I mean, you'll have the characters. I want to show the backside too.
Yeah.
This backside is what you can use for Above and Below. If they have the bed on it, you ignore it in this game, but you can use it for Above and Below.
Okay, cool. So it's just double-sided.
Gold, gems, character placements, turtles, because you like turtles.
Yeah.
Whoops. A little hard on there. But yeah, let's go to the next one.
Yep, it's more of the similar stuff.
Yeah.
The characters down below here are different. I want to point that out.
Yes, yeah, they're the playable characters.
And then most of these guys are similar. There's a couple of overlaps, but not exactly.
Yeah.
And then same front and back.
Yep.
And then of course more
characters and more
cool.
NPCs, I guess you could say.
Yeah. All right.
This is kind of like a market board. Where you can buy things, you can go and do things, like you can buy a mount or like a pet.
Yeah.
You can go and get some bread and food and stuff like that. So this is there.
To get stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the dusk side, and that side is the, I guess, daylight side.
Okay.
It will matter depending not on players, but like what game mode you're playing and like stuff like that.
I just did that was cool. It's double sided.
Yeah.
All right. That's neat. We got extra baggies, which we always appreciate.
This bag you'll place the NPCs in and shuffle it. That's how you shuffle it. Now you saw on here that there, on these punch outs, that there are gems, right?
Yeah.
If you don't want to use the cardboard gems, they also come with actual gems.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so these are very nice plastic gems. I'll take one out just to show you. Because they're like diamond cut gems, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like Conan. 4 gems in my hand. Yeah, sorry.
We have standees for player characters.
For the characters to write on.
Dice.
Cool looking dice. I always like these.
Yeah, they're not like, you know, black and white.
They have a cool marble look to them too. I like that.
These are tents for each player per character.
Okay.
Like
so you
triangles
have
with
different colored tents for the thing.
And then this is just a tracker.
Okay.
Trackers on the top.
We have the silica salt. Don't eat that.
Yeah, please. This is bandit cards and treasure cards. Bandit cards are basically like bad encounters. And we have...
These are the mysterious cave. There's probably more of these random encounter stuff.
Now this game is actually more RPG-esque. This is a card that you can take track of your character stats and stuff like that. One of the game modes is character mode, and it basically, you go through the book and it tells you what who your character is, what their motives are, and stuff like that. And you can like track their stats and write on this card. There's also this one if you want to make up your own character.
Sure, if you don't want to write on the cards, you can.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a pencil provided.
Okay. I like
actually a really long pencil too.
Yeah. Lots of replay with the pencil there.
Yeah.
There's a soul coin. So these are probably items or something like that?
Yeah, items, and then other cards. I think these are ability cards.
Okay.
Then we have the player boards.
Player board. Oh, wow. So there's one for each player.
Yeah.
There's your tents that we were talking about there. This is the other side. It's just
just artwork. You'll have your health tracker up here. Where you keep your coins, items, and stuff like that. There's a limit to the items, so that's where your limit is and stuff like that.
Right on.
Yeah,
well, these are all really cool.
That's it in here.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's anything at the bottom, but let's just double check. Ooh, if I can get it. There we go.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything under there, but we always double check.
Yeah, nothing in there.
Nothing else. All right, cool. Let's pause real quick and we'll go through the rules real fast. So here's the rule book for Near and Far. We're going to go ahead and open it on up here. And again, there's quite a bit to this game. Like Kevin said, there's 4 different play modes.
Yeah, so there's the campaign mode, the character mode, the adventure mode, and one other that I can't remember, but it's basically like if you're getting bored of the stories or if you've already gone through the storybook, which there's a lot.
Your storytelling, atlas game, campaign game. Yeah.
Yeah. This is a long rule book, but you have to keep in mind it's broken down into the 4 game modes.
Okay. Oh yeah. First adventure, campaign mode, arcade mode.
Yeah, and then character mode. Arcade mode is like if you want to learn the game or play it real quickly.
Short
arcade
action
mode.
Based.
Character mode is more RPG based, where you get a character and they have motives like that.
And they can level up.
Campaign mode is like it's basically multiple games played out through time. So if you have like a group that wants to come in and play campaign mode, that's a good one too.
Okay.
Comes with everything in the box.
Components. It's beautifully done. Like this whole book is just tons of cool stuff.
Setting up the game.
We're gonna skip through that. Arcade mode. Arcade mode has it looks like they have a little truncated abilities, so it's a little bit quicker for gameplay.
Exactly.
Versus the RPG mode. Drafting artifacts.
Yeah.
Character talents. Again, you don't really win this game like a traditional point stuff.
Yeah, it's not like victory points. It has set goals obviously for each game mode, but they're also different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very much an RPG game.
Okay, yeah, because you're looking if you're keeping score as far as the action adventure part of it, it is about getting the journey points.
Yeah. And
but at the same time, it's a long campaign. So,
if you can play campaign mode.
Yeah, exactly. If you're playing campaign mode, you're not gonna have a clear winner after one session. Like somebody behind can totally come back depending on what happens throughout the gameplay. So.
I mean, it'll go over like what you can do when you visit the town, the saloon. Yeah. It'll go over those buildings that we saw in the town.
Yeah.
So you have to
different stables,
mines, stuff like that. Adventure. This is what goes over those maps and like how you travel those maps, traverse those maps. What happens if you come with encounters and stuff like that?
Yeah, there's skill challenges.
Oops, sorry.
Skill challenges, combat, how to move around the map.
Yep.
searching and then damage too.
Yeah.
Or gaining health.
Yeah. So you'll also find quests, and that's when you go into the storybook. It'll like say specifically go to encounter number 183, and then you'll go to that one, and it'll have a story, and you have to make a choice.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a choose your own adventure kind of game.
Yeah. Yeah. It says right here the map space fish here links to quest 41 was just like this, and it gives you a quick example.
It'll give you an example here.
So you have a skill 5 or a skill 7.
Exactly, and you roll dice to see which one. The dice depends on who is in your party at the time. They'll give you bonuses to dice and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Can you work with other players in this at all, or is it just kind of a?
I mean, if you want to, there are things where you can kind of not screw over other players, but inhibit them from getting points, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Building camps. Okay. Yeah. There's just a ton of stuff. You can do trade routes too. Wow.
Go over what a free action is. The chiefs. Chiefs are the big boss NPCs.
Yeah.
You don't fight them, but you can get them to help you out.
Yeah, they're not adventurers, but you can.
And then end of the game.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the basic rules. That's the core rules. And then it'll go into game modes.
Okay.
So what your first
all
adventure...
of the games use very similar core mechanics.
Yeah. So the first part of the book is the core mechanics that every game uses.
Okay.
And then it goes over and breaks it down, what the difference between the game modes are.
How to do that.
Yeah.
You do get your artifacts.
Exactly. This is character mode and how you record your stats and what they mean, stuff like that, and then keywords. And it's a big book.
Yeah.
But it's not that complex.
Yeah, it's a big book because there's 4 game modes.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
be kind of more in depth for each thing. Okay.
And if you want even longer
game
variant, and then the extra stories, if you get tired of the stories because you've already been through them,
you can
stuff
even
like that.
create a new character in the campaign. Wow.
It's a very in-depth game.
You can adventures in Above and Below.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So you can cross-link the games too that way.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Super cool, man.
And then that's it. And then of course a quick player reference and an index in the back. So yeah,
there's a lot of stuff going on in this game. There's a lot of stuff in the box. This is one you can really sink your teeth into.
Yeah, Red Raven makes really good games that you can do a lot of replayability with. So I mean, it's a nice game.
Yeah, very cool. Let's hop out for a really fast recap of Near and Far.
Well, that was Near and Far. Pretty cool looking game. I love that.
Also, pretty game.
Very pretty cool. Yeah, I love that it's in that shared universe. I love the crossover appeal. I love games like that where you can play one after the other, or it's just
they've really fleshed out this universe. It's not like a universe has their own stories, but it's kind of vague, so you can put your own thoughts into it. And it's a beautiful game.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I really like the mechanic. Like you said, it's more of an adventure.
Yeah, and the fact that there's 4 different game modes and there's all of those stories, there's a lot of replayability in this game. For sure.
I'm super pumped about this one too. Let's crunch the numbers on this one, of course. This one is from Red Raven Games again.
Yes.
It was, what, 2 to 4?
No, you're right, 2 to 4 players.
2 to 4 players. What's the runtime on this one?
Around 90 to 2 hours, I'd say. 90 minutes to 2 hours.
I believe we saw it was 13 and up.
Yes.
Yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah.
And then, finally, what's the price point on this one?
$69.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably, again, we saw there's quite a bit of stuff in there.
Good pieces as well.
Yeah, very cool, very high quality stuff. So go check that out. And this one's brand new?
Brand new, just in stores.
Sweet. Go check that out. I'm Adam Harry from Bulls.
I'm Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching.
Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.